But
the
we
other,
do
but
look like a butch couple.
nah, not really. Y'all personalities are too,
No, like to people who don't know us that well.
oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that probably some of the employees in the local stores think that we're just a gay couple that show up at the store a lot.
Probably,
And we're just a couple of ace idiots who are like, let's go grocery shopping.
Oh,
Let's get some cheese.
like, do you want anything from the store? Let me just come with you in case I forget, in case I remember what I wanted from the store, but I forgot.
I was like, Jay's like, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm like, I want to come and play Pokego.
It's like, I want to get that stop that's by the Smiths.
We're gonna catch some Pokemon.
Let's see what ice cream they have. See if they have good deals.
Started dating somebody, and it was a big surprise to me.
Congratulations.
I was like, what is this feeling?
Yeah.
It was a very big shock, especially to my mother. But I'm dating Bree, a girl named Bree.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Oh hey Mark.
Hey,
Ew.
Mark.
It's probably having mic issues again, but it'll fade in a bit.
She's very nice.
Cool.
That's good. That BMO is taking a million years to make a move.
BMO bot is broken.
I was like, I'm gonna challenge BMO to Connect 4.
Does BMO win?
BMO wins a lot. BMO is good at Connect 4, but at least it's not rigged like the rock paper scissors one.
Yeah, that one's absolutely rigged.
And the the freaking SC guess one, that was just really stupid.
At least rock paper scissors isn't as rigged as Hangman.
Yeah, that one's pretty rigged.
Well, the Hangman one is really weird because it has the occasional easy word, and then it has a word that no one in chat has heard of. And everybody's like, what does that mean?
What are you talking about, BMO?
Cheating with its advanced vocabulary.
But B, I was asking earlier if you had Fallout 76 because I've been enjoying it here lately. And I know it's very controversial about enjoying it, but I'm actually really enjoying playing with friends on there.
As long as you're having fun with it, because I hear during the first days it started up, it was pretty bad.
It's a lot better.
That's good.
BMO got me.
Ah.
Oh, no.
You sure?
Yeah, because if I stop BMO from making the Connect 4 on 2, it will put a blue on top of my 2 and get a diagonal.
Yeah.
BMO got me. Unless it makes a stupid move.
Let's see.
I think he did.
Stupid move. Make a stupid move.
Wait,
sometimes. Stupid move!
Hey!
Oh wait, no, it still got me.
No.
Because it can put one on 6, and so he can get me with 6 or 2. Darn it!
Wait, which are you, red or blue?
I'm always red. BMO is always blue.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was okay.
Yeah, BMO can get me either way. It doesn't matter what move I make.
Make the move anyway.
Oh my, again? BMO, just end it! End my suffering! Now BMO has a 3 and a 2, and can end my suffering, BMO. Why do you keep making the choice that doesn't end the game?
I think BMO...
It's condescending
to you.
It's
you to suffer.
He's a little
patronizing.
self-aware and wants you to suffer.
Yeah. I agree with Mark.
There! Finally.
Oh no!
I got cold chill. I had like 2 sodas today, and I'm super hyper.
What kind of soda?
Coca-Cola.
You have the caffeine and sugar tolerance of a child.
What flavor?
Yes, because just normal.
What flavor?
Normal Coca
Normal
Cola.
flavor.
Oh, okay.
Cola flavored.
Cola flavor. I love cherry, but they didn't have any at the store. But I had two of, and I know I have one of a toddler, and that's because I don't drink sodas as often as I used to.
Hmm.
I used to have 12 sodas a day, and that's it.
That
and
is
that's
too
why
many.
That's an
And that-
entire case, man. You're
You had a
and
problem.
listen, yes, I did. Listen, and that's why I had to go to the hospital like once a month and get IV fluid pushed through me.
That's too.
Good
That
grief.
should have taught you earlier.
Have you guys heard of fast food babies?
No.
Like what?
what?
Uh, they're like these kids who are more or less on a diet of fast food and junk food.
You mean
Mostly because
me?
the
So me
parents-
when I was a
not-
kid.
Mostly when the parents just do not care. And one example was like this one toddler who looked like who just looked like he was stressed out of his mind. He looked less like a toddler and more like a 40-year-old cubicle jockey.
Heck.
Okay, so when I was little, we had like fast food 90% of the time.
Hmm.
So,
Also, your family's kind of fucked up.
yes.
When I was little, fast food, restaurant food at all was a special treat.
Because your
Not
family was
for us.
so broke that even fast food was too expensive.
Yeah, like we were always just like,
That's us now.
Mm.
and then my oldest sister, she's always bringing home, or her husband is always bringing home, let's say, because my sister doesn't go anywhere. He's always bringing home fast food or frozen things that get microwaved or just thrown in the oven. Those kids hardly ever get like an actual home cooked meal. One time I made chicken pot pie from scratch.
Nice.
Like I even made the crust and everything. And when it was done, I was like, okay, you guys, come and get some food. And my niece was like, I don't trust it. And then microwaved a frozen chicken pot pie.
I don't trust it. You might have sneezed in it or something.
And I was like, what does that mean? Do you think I put rat poison in it? And also, it's literally the same thing except better tasting as the thing that you're putting in the microwave right now.
But it's not pre-packaged and she hasn't eaten it before, so... Also, she's kind of dumb, so...
Yeah, that kid, I think, I
That
won't
kid's
be
stupid as
surprised
hell.
later on in life if I hear that she's in jail. I won't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Oh, you want to see what my brother got out of a tree the other day? Because he's a game warden.
Mm.
So
Your
this
younger
drunk guy.
Was it a
Huh?
deer skull?
No, I have an older brother.
Oh.
No. No, it was not a deer skull. It was a live animal.
Oh,
Hold on.
a sugar glider.
Bear. I don't know.
No, think bigger.
Moose.
Think smaller.
Condor?
No, think feline.
A cougar?
Bobcat.
Close.
A lynx?
Okay, so
Wait, do lynxes live in that part of the
Just a
country?
little crusty old man cat with the funniest face you ever seen.
no, it was something dangerous, but in some parts of the country, it is legal to own one of these. What is it called? A Baptiste?
Oh, what?
A what?
I put
Oh.
it in boat radio
a
time.
serval.
A serval,
Okay.
yeah.
What the
Ah.
hell? How did it get in Kentucky?
Okay, so they're illegal here.
Yeah, what's it doing in Kentucky?
So this drunk man was walking his pet cat, be a
Mhm.
cat, and he got arrested for possession of some stuff. And so the cat was terrified, climbed a tree. They called my brother. My brother had to come out and get the cat down out of a 30-foot tree.
Poor thing.
It was
And-
actually a serval?
Yeah, it was a serval.
Oh my god.
Freaking serval.
Wait. Possession of some stuff. What What is this stuff?
It is
Right, tell me.
Kentucky. What do you think?
Meth.
Yes.
Oh,
Drugs.
God. The Durgs.
But I'm just like that. The freaking exotics trade, man. Like
It's fucked up.
you could be living next to somebody who has a tiger in their backyard and you wouldn't even know it until it escapes and eats your dog.
Hmm.
That's why Shorty goes on leash walks.
Yeah.
Also, if he didn't go on leash walks, he'd book it.
Yeah.
We live near a pretty big road, and
Yeah, I do too. It's
I
very
see
busy.
somebody fairly regularly who walks their dog off leash, and I'm like, you're just one spook dog away from having a dog that gets run over.
Hmm.
Yeah,
All it takes is just one little thing to scare that dog, and it's bad news.
yeah. Shorty don't fucking listen, and I think it's because of how my grandma raised him.
I feel like some people put way too much faith in their dog training. They just assume everything's gonna be fine because my dog is really well behaved and always listens.
Right.
No, Shorty. I know for a fact he don't listen because you go, Shorty, come here. He'll, if he's outside and off leash, which he has booked it out the door a couple times.
Mm.
If you go, Shorty, come here, and if you're like really sweet to him,
Mm-mm.
he'll stop what he's doing and just roll over and wait for you to get over there. But if you're like, Shorty, get your butt over here, he'll run further away from you.
Little bastard.
Like if you're panicking and like hoping he doesn't get run over or anything, like he'll run further away from you.
Little jerk.
He is. He's such a little asshole. And that's why he's a shit poo.
I forgot.
When I first got Ahab, he listened really well. I was able to train him and stuff. And then I went up and lived with my sister for a bit, and now he doesn't listen to anything. Like his recall got worse somehow. He ignores his own name. But like that's what happens when you live with somebody who just like constantly says your name over and over and over again and doesn't actually want anything from you. So you learn to ignore your name because it's meaningless noise.
Man.
So I have to like maybe try to retrain him, but that's not gonna happen until a certain someone in this house stops feeding him random stuff all day every day.
The certain someone is my dad. My dad acts like a fucking toddler, I swear to God.
Because like I've asked him to stop feeding Ahab so many times and he just won't listen.
My life coach feeds Shorty treats.
2, 3, 4.
So I'm having a hard time retraining Shorty or training.
Gotta tell your life coach to cut that up.
Because if the dog gets treats, gets snacks, gets food without any effort whatsoever, they're not gonna listen to you when you want them to do something in exchange for the treat.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna go over to that sucker over there who gives it to me for no effort.
The worst person about it isn't even my life coach because she stopped after I asked her to.
That's good.
It's my mother.
Nah.
Yeah.
I told her to stop giving him treats as soon as she walked in because he has a barking problem.
Yeah,
and
if
you know what he does?
That'll encourage him.
So he's learning that if he barks at the door, he gets treats.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's I knew somebody who had a dog. Their mother-in-law, every time she came over, the dog would jump on her, and she'd give it pats and give it treats and stuff. And they're like, all you're doing is teaching my dog that is too large to jump on people when they come through a door.
Yeah.
And it became a huge problem. I was like, could you please stop feeding my dog?
Yeah. Of course, Dad's always like, oh, but he looks at me like he's starving. I'm like, yeah, that's dog begging. If you reward it, they'll keep doing it.
Also, Ahab has pancreatitis and doesn't need to be eating all the fatty shit.
Yeah.
He has pancreatitis? Poor baby.
Yeah.
It's really common in dogs who get way too much fat in their diet.
So your dad is basically causing the dog pain because my little brother, believe it or not, has pancreatitis.
Yeah.
Or had it. And every time he ate something like real fatty or anything, like something he wasn't supposed to, it would cause him a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Darnar's dad is basically causing the little dog pain.
Actually, my
and
dad's a
he's like,
moron.
I feed him because I feel bad for him. I'm like, what's worse, a dog being like, could you share some treat with me, or a dog who is literally walking or can't walk 5 feet because of how much pain his organs are causing him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
sadder? I think it's the second one.
right?
Also,
Isn't it?
it's very expensive because I freaked out and took him to the vet and it was like $300.
Mm,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Shorty has diabetes. I need to take him to the vet, but I
Yeah.
can't afford it right now.
poor baby.
Well, that and you'd also have to start getting a prescription for insulin, which is not.
Well, if he has that type of diabetes,
Yeah.
I don't know because he's never been tested for anything like that. He's not even up to date on his shots
Oh.
because I don't know when's the last time Nanny had him get his shots, but I need to take him for it.
Yeah.
So, and that's going to be a pretty penny.
And that sucks. Do you not have shot clinics in your area, or is it like...
Shot? What's a shot clinic?
Maybe that's a city thing. I don't know. It's where they do like low-cost shots for people who need shots for their pets. And it's like a day where you can just
No.
walk in and get shots for your pet. Is that like a city
I
thing?
mean, they have that sort of thing at like Tractor Supply. But I know that a lot of people out in the middle of nowhere, especially like say Kentucky, they don't bother even getting their pet shots.
Well, Shorty needs his shots because right now I have to groom him myself,
Yeah.
and it's a hassle because if I nick, like I'm not a professional and he looks like shit.
Who's the fluffy little jerk?
Like,
Well, he's not a fluffy little jerk right now. I just
Hmm.
recently shaved him from head to toe.
A shaved little jerk?
it's like my
Because
grandpa.
his fur, and I think it's because of his diabetes that he
Oh.
sweats or secretes liquid.
Yeah. Weird.
Poor
Yeah.
little gross dog.
Gross,
It's like
nasty, crusty
oil.
dog.
It's like oil or something from his skin.
Weird.
Yeah,
I
just
changed.
go on a vet trip.
Yeah, I recently changed his dog food and it's not as bad
Well, that's good at least.
because mom was like, because mom has to buy it because I have no money to buy him dog food. Mom has to buy it. My food stamps won't take care of it.
Man.
So, because my food stamps only covers non-prepared food from the grocery store.
Yeah.
And nothing else. Like if I needed like pads or something, it wouldn't happen.
They should
without
really
mom.
expand what food stamps can get.
I know, right? But anyway,
And
so
my sister has snaps, and she was always buying all kinds of stuff.
well, there's two different kinds.
Yeah.
There's the cash one, where you can get cash out of it, or there's just the food one, where you typically can get more money on it. I have the food one because that's the only one I was allowed.
Well, I know that they have SNAP or whatever it's called up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I have. It's called Snap, but
They're
there's two
always-
different versions.
They're always buying like all kinds of stuff. Like I said, always like the frozen stuff, the stuff that you just
TV dinners.
yeah, the TV
Yeah.
dinners, the
I can buy
pizzas.
that. But I
Yeah.
can't go to like a fast food restaurant and buy something.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Or if I wanted to go to the deli or something in a store, I can't do that either.
sometimes there are some surprising places that take like EBT.
Papa Murphy's.
There's like a butcher that's kind of close to here that takes it, and like they're like a big fancy butchery place and they sell jerky and stuff.
That's
And
there. That and I don't need meat. We butcher
Yeah.
our own cows
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's just places that you would
and
never
pigs.
think of that
I
unexpectedly
don't eat
take
pork.
Man.
Pork's gross.
Yeah, we have this great place around called Papa Murphy's that has a couple locations, and the thing is, they have pizzas, they sell pizzas, but they make them with all, like, they don't bake the pizzas. They give you the pizza, then you have to take it home and bake it yourself, but due to that, they can take EBT. So if you want to have a nice pizza and have it fresh baked, you can still do that because they technically do not give you a prepared food. It's just prepared as long as it's the ingredients on the pizza.
Yeah, it can't be prepared. Like if I went to
It's
like a
nice.
fast food restaurant and like let me buy all the things separately.
It's like, can I just get the ingredients?
Man, I
But-
just got an ad for Papa Murphy's, and
That's creepy.
well, not just like the second, but like a few minutes before you mentioned them.
That's also creepy. They're reading my mind before I even had the thought.
But they were advertising like a cheese bread, and oh my god, it looks so good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I bet. I had Jersey Mike's for the first time today. Mom bought it for me.
Oh, cool. Never been there.
It is. Like, I was like, this place is. At first, I was like, this place is too expensive for what they're offering, and
Right.
but then I took a bite of the sandwich. And I was like, damn, I was wrong. Because it had like the sandwich had mushrooms and chicken and cheese and
Hell yeah.
jalapenos and peppers on it, and it was delicious.
Yes.
Like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Illegal.
I was like, oh, that's why there's so much more money. Then you get more meat on them than you do at Subway.
Yeah. Just the
So it
primo
fills-
stuff.
I guess it fills you up a little bit faster.
Yeah.
I know that whenever I eat a Subway sandwich, you think, like, wow, the sandwich is really big.
And then
I
you're
won't
hungry
eat.
like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, like Subway sandwiches don't keep me fed very long.
That's because it's like 90% bread.
I mean, they taste good,
Yeah.
but it's like not meant for longevity.
No.
It's a snack, not a meal.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Which is weird because it's a giant sandwich. It should be a meal.
Right.
Why is my microphone picking up so much background noise today?
I don't know.
Your microphone?
Because I'm not hearing
Yeah.
anything on your side.
I'm not hearing
I keep
anything.
seeing, like, I'm not even saying, maybe there's a ghost, I don't know. I don't
The
even
ghost
see,
is trying to chime in.
Yeah,
I don't
every
even
time I
hear
like
or see anything.
look at my little audio thing, especially on OBS, I could be in like a dead quiet room and it'll still be catching something. It'll be like, I'm not even breathing that hard.
Yeah, mine's picking up on something, but I don't fucking know what it is.
Ghosts.
Oh, so today I found out that my computer's a piece of shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new hard drive for it because they scanned me out of a good hard drive.
Man.
Instead of a 500 gigabyte hard drive, it's like a 200 gigabyte hard drive.
Does it have just like that much like used up space in it, or did they tell you it was
Yeah.
something it wasn't?
They told me it was something it wasn't. Because I had to delete all my fucking games
Man,
off of this thing, and I still don't have any space.
what the hell? Because like I know some things have like pre-installed software on them that takes up way too much space, but it shouldn't take up 300 gigs of space.
Yeah.
That makes, like that bloatware stuff, that makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Here's something that we already put on your computer that's taking up your space.
Well, it's not even that.
You can't even remove it.
Well, it's not even that. Well, I don't think it's even that. I think they just like gave me something that.
Yeah, they just
Is
straight up gave you
wrong.
the wrong size of hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the computer says it's bigger than what it actually is. Which
Okay, so that kind of reminds me that there's like a few SD cards out there that tout themselves, or like, I don't know if it's SD cards or flash drives that tout that they are a terabyte of data. But what happens is that they're like, just like maybe a few gigabytes, and in order to like facilitate pretending to be a bigger bite size, it would just straight up like delete files.
Oh shit.
The hell?
Yeah, so
No, I don't have any files deleted. Luckily.
Yeah, what the hell?
But however, I had to delete all my games in order for me to have like more space.
No.
Man.
So I have to. My friend, as soon as I save up the money for it, I'm getting a new hard drive,
Yeah,
and my friend's gonna put it in for me.
cool.
So she's the one. It was Mercedes, and she was the one that helped me figure out that was the reason why
Mm.
my computer was being funky. And I can't for the life of me get the Epic Game Store to close or uninstall.
What the heck?
And it won't even open either. I think it's glitched out.
Yeah, something's
I
up with that.
I just hate my computer right now.
Yeah, it's having some problems.
I want a different computer so bad right now. I'm tempted. You have my
Mm.
pip, right? The pip image and animation.
Yeah, the PNG tuber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those, and I should have also saved them to a drive file to make it easier for you to get them.
Right. Keep it because I'm about to just destroy this computer or get a new one or something.
Yeah.
Because I cannot with this thing. It's pissing me off. And it's Skytech Gaming, who only has like 2 stars, 1 or 2 stars.
Mm.
And I only got it because Tina was like, "Oh, it's good and low price," and I was just like, "Okay."
Mm-mm.
But I should have just been like, "No."
Should have been like, well, there might be a reason they're so low price.
Yeah. But I'm just having such issues with it.
That sucks.
And it's got me pissed off. I'm getting next time I get a PC, I'm getting something like Alienware or something.
That'll be so expensive.
I don't give a shit. I'm tired of having shitty stuff.
Yeah, if you do play a
Right.
lot of games and you need like really good processing, something that powerful would be worth it.
I play a shit ton of games. That's like 80% of my time.
Yeah.
And I want to stream again, and I don't think this computer's going to handle it.
Yeah, you need the processing power for that kind of thing, especially if you wanted to like stream whatever games you're playing.
I do, but my PC can't handle it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want like something better. But I'd have to save up money for it, and I'm trying to save up money for getting out of here.
Oh, you're trying to
and
move
moving.
again?
Well, you know how my family's building me a house, or
Oh,
my
yeah.
my grandma had a house, but they never finished it. Well, if I don't do something about it, it's never gonna get done.
Ah.
Because
hypothetical. Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
but it's because my parents say they'll finish it once their house is finished. They've been working on that house for 23 years and it's not done yet.
They're never gonna finish it.
I know, and that's why I need to step up and do something.
Mm.
For my own house, not theirs.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything for them. They say they'll get it done this summer. I doubt it. Anyway, go ahead, Mark.
Mm.
Alright. Hypothetical. You are being sent back into the Middle Ages, and you can only take one item with you. What do you take?
My glasses?
Can the item
Antibiotics?
contain other items? Like, does a backpack full of supplies count, or does it just have to be one literal thing without anything else in it?
It can only be like you have to like actually hold it as opposed to just.
I can hold a backpack.
Okay. Well,
I can hold my first aid kit with antibiotic ointment.
Yeah, seriously, antibiotics or some shit.
Well, no. I would before I be sent to the Middle Ages, I would learn all about how to make certain medicines.
Oh,
And
okay, so you
then
have a chance, like, you're not just like pack up and go, you gotta grab stuff, like you have a chance and you're going on a time travel mission.
right. So what I think about doing is
Ah,
I
okay.
learn about medicine and learn how to make medicine and write a whole ass book that not only details the stuff that I would need to make the medicine, but how to make the medicine. And then
Using stuff they had available at the time.
and then gather stuff, and then gather like all this, just kind of slowly be like the forest hermit who comes out, who after like maybe 5 or 10 years comes out of the woods and starts curing all the ailments.
But what if you just like brought magical things from the future and then use them to cure people?
And get
I'm
burned
just-
at the stake.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you're talking about going to the Middle Ages
Well,
and you're
look at these
talking
things
about
having the
having
hands of
like
God.
mysterious healing knowledge, they're gonna think you're some sort of spirit or witch or something.
What if they think that you're what if they think you're like Jesus reborn or something and you've come to heal them because you're the healing hands of the Lord or something?
Maybe that's
I
what
just say
Jesus
that,
actually
no,
was.
no,
Yep.
the Lord hath given me this knowledge. Now, be quiet and take your penicillin. Just swallow the ibuprofen, okay? This is called ibuprofen.
It's like don't chew it. You gotta just chug it down. Not with me.
chug
Do
it
we
down.
have? Oh wait, fuck! It's the Middle Ages. They used alcohol for everything here. Also, well, I guess it also depends on like what area you're going to. Because it's like Middle Ages Europe, Middle Ages Americas, Middle Ages Africa.
I don't know. I think I just I think I just kind of effed up this hypothetical.
No, I overthought it, but
I mean, like, my first thought was my glasses because I kind of need to see.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, can you go back to the future at some point?
This isn't. It's not like Terminator time travel where you appear naked. Your clothes appear with you. Okay. So any apparel that you have on is coming with you.
I'm wearing the
regardless.
loudest, most confusing things I possibly can.
I would wear a very nice coat that will hold up to horrible cold temperatures.
Yeah, if you happen to go there like in the middle of winter or something. Because like,
Because like if you're going there and you potentially can't come back, I would want to be prepared for having to deal with the weather and having no like heating system or anything.
yeah, if this is like a situation where you're choosing to go there though, why would you go to the Middle Ages? That would suck. I mean, unless you just wanted to challenge yourself to live that kind of life. But if you have that kind of technology, would you be able to just come back?
If you're the type of person who's like, I was born in the wrong generation.
I would have it so much easier in the Dark Age, and then you die of dysentery.
Yes.
I'm just
some water without
I-
boiling it.
it's just the hypothetical where it's just I saw this hypothetical in a video and
Yeah.
one guy on Twitter said I would bring a Bitcoin.
A single
Yeah.
one?
Just
Okay.
How would you store it? Do they mean the funny little ones we got out of the mini brands? Is that what he means?
You can't even hold a Bitcoin. And how would you power the the blockchain, huh? This guy thought he was being so smart by bringing what he probably thought was a philosopher's stone of a thing, but it's like it's the Middle Ages, you goober. How are you going to power the blockchain?
It's like, please be joking. Please be joking, random guy who said he'd bring a Bitcoin.
At least with my
Please,
idea,
God, be joking.
At least with my idea, I'd possibly be advancing medical science to a substantial degree.
Maybe, yeah.
Just hey, I actually want to help people. These guys seem like they got a really bad lot in life with these weirdos putting leeches on their faces. Here, Here, have this ibuprofen. It'll reduce your fever. Also, stop walking around. Just. Okay, that's done rendering.
It's like,
Now
listen,
let's
you guys
put
got some things right. You eat your garlic. That's a natural antibiotic. You can grow garlic.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Don't
in the
drink
future,
water that has been near anything dead.
And in the future, when people talk about fast food restaurants, decide to build gardens instead.
Ooh. Oh my god. Alright, let's put both of these.
Invest in infrastructure.
Oh! Infrastructure. Woo!
And don't let the education system get that bad. Woo!
It's like, I know this is a long way away from you, but keep telling your children that trickle-down economics is a stupid goddamn scam for idiots. They'll understand it in the future, trust my wisdom.
Trust my wisdom! Woo!
Get those torches out of here. What the fuck are you doing? I'm getting back on the time travel machine, you ungrateful bastards.
I cured your ailments, and this is how you thank me?
Yes.
That's it.
But
That's it. I am going to employ my other invention, the gunpowder.
It's like,
yeah,
I call
the
it
gun.
gun banging.
I gave you nothing but my empathy and my knowledge. I cured your children I cure your children. I better your medical science, and you're going to burn me at the stake? No, you burn. Will burn.
Spray them with pepper spray.
If you think about it, if you came and started suddenly healing people and making people better and stuff, you would be definitely threatening the local lordship, the local government, or whatever form it may take. Either nobles or church or whatever. And they would definitely want to kill you.
Yeah, well then I'm going to say, look, there's going to be a very large chance that the lordship is going to want my head on a pike.
What if they also just wanted you to serve the nobles and no one else? They're like, hey, stop serving the servants. We'll pay you very highly to only serve us.
Yeah, that would definitely could also happen with the if you heal anyone except nobles, since you're such a good doctor, we will kill you because we would rather you be dead and not able to treat anyone.
But here's the thing, though. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't just have medicine on my side. I also have I also advanced certain weapon technologies.
I call this one gun.
I call this one a gun. And I call this gun. And now
this is my boomstick.
The means to make these things. You don't have a leg to stand on. Shut up.
I call this a Glock. And you're going, what's that you're holding? A Glock?
A Glock? Yes.
Okay, but
like the sound a chicken makes, yes.
How many bullets are you bringing with you, though? Because if you don't know how to manufacture and make your own bullets and gunpowder, you're gonna run out pretty quick.
Let's just say I'm not gonna make a Glock. I'm gonna make a blunderbuss.
What are you doing? Oh, hello. So I have the worst responses when people raid. I'm just like, what are you doing here? Get it.
Oh, no.
We're talking about bringing guns to the Middle Ages. What's up?
Wait, who's here?
Bring a potato launcher.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like, look, in the future we use food as weapons. Potato launch the people. Everyone gets a potato!
Bang, 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 bang.
Boom, boom, boom.
Forceful potato administration.
You can shoot the potatoes right into the ground to plant them. Check this out.
Did you have a raid?
I guess, yeah. Hey, Catherine, everything. Keep chatting. If we don't pay attention, they won't notice we're Just kidding. Yeah, like I'm still like, is it the kind of scenario where you're able to go back to the future, or for some reason is it just an idea that you go back and troll the hell out of some medieval folk in whatever
Let's
country you've landed
say-
in?
Let's say you go. Let's say you go back in time for maybe like a month. After that, you're just zapped right back into the. You're just kind of zapped.
Okay,
right
so
back
it's
into the
timed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have
That's basically
to think about what to bring more, but I would definitely be bringing something that can carry other things so that I can cheat and bring multiple things.
Yeah, definitely.
I would strap a backpack on and have like some stuff in there, water purification tablets and a first aid kit and stuff like that.
Well, and like bring
Okay.
some food or something that you can sell for the local currency.
Bring
so you
some
can
like
actually
fancy
pay your own
gold-plated
food.
jewelry or something. Get rich.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need some way to procure currency so that you can get yourself food and shelter.
Perhaps also a guide to the language of the time, because like if you're just going with like I don't know, medieval Europe or something, you'd have to
Yeah.
know which European, like, I don't know if it's like random, if it just spits you out in the world, but even English was way different then,
People walking around saying "forsooth."
right? But also just like the accent was weird, the words were weird, the grammar was all over the place.
Okay. How about this? How about like it's a translation device type? Fucking.
There are those things where, I forgot. Well, I know there's like apps that can do it now on the phone, but I don't think a battery would last a month on a modern phone. So you need like a specialized device and a way to recharge it, possibly with like a solar powered
I mean, like,
recharger, or it's like a translation
Well,
thing.
I think she means the
Like,
thing
if
where you
you're-
just magically know the language.
Oh, is magic
Yeah.
allowed in this, or is it just things that already exist in the world?
I mean, time travel is
let's-
essentially
let's
high
say-
functioning magic.
let's
Yeah.
say-
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Okay,
sense.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking-
Let's say that the time machine just zaps you with like relevant information.
Okay,
All
so
right,
you like.
still-
Well, if you're from a society that's developed enough to have a time machine that actually works, then you probably have some sort of chip implanted in your brain that translates everything for you.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
but would it also
Like,
translate
IMDb.
what you're saying so other people could hear it, or would the other people have to like?
No, you with the chip. I think you would already know how to say it.
Well, I mean that's like
But like, would other
like
maybe?
Star Trek rules where everybody has the little auto translator thingy or something, and everybody just automatically understands each other.
Yeah, I
As
guess
long
it's
as
Star
they
Trek
have
rules.
the auto translator.
Yeah, but going back in time, they won't have it.
If you
So,
don't have
what
your
I
own
was thinking-
translator, is it just like?
Well, no, what I mean is like somehow you're able to understand each other very fluently, even when like only one person has the implant.
Yeah, Star
yeah.
Trek rules, where it's just like, don't think about it. We didn't. Don't know how to deal with that. We're just gonna make some ham-fisted social commentary. We just want to have fun with our
What-
sci-fi.
You know what you'd have to do? What we'd have to do as women? We
Mm.
wouldn't be able to wear pants.
You wouldn't ever be able to have like short hair either.
Yeah,
Actually, a lot of women back then had short hair.
Really?
me with my blue
Yeah.
hair.
Now, colored hair was a different thing.
Yeah.
Short hair was very popular because you would be able to wear wigs easier.
Yeah, especially among
okay,
like
Okay,
the
but what I
nobles.
mean is like I would have to procure a wig.
Yes. You would have
Because
to
walking
procure a
around
wig,
without a wig would be strange and offensive.
either that or a bonnet.
Yeah.
Okay. New
Tell people
hypothetical,
you're
new
horribly
hypothetical.
sick and all your hair fell out and to
Same.
stay away from you.
Same
Sure,
setup.
that's
Really
the wor-
contagious.
I was
Same
cursed
setup,
by a witch.
Same setup, but you're going back in time because you want to talk to a certain author from way back when.
Edgar
Who
Allan
is it?
Poe?
Oh,
I
that's
wanna
fun.
know.
Good night.
Don't
Good night.
care enough about meeting famous people that I would even go on the trip.
Oh,
Same.
all right.
Mm-mm.
Because I want to freak out H.P. Lovecraft with D&D.
Eh, eh, eh.
Just okay, okay, you racist little
Um,
putz. Let's play D&D.
I think it would be hilarious to show Lovecraft that one filter that just turns everything into eyes, and it's like all
Oh
like
yeah.
rainbow colors. I think that would be great to show to
Just be like,
Lovecraft.
hey, I just came through a slip in time and space. I'm from the future. Check out what we have.
Yeah.
Just show
seriously.
him his own face and everything's
Also,
covered
we've
with
seen
eyes.
the color from outside space.
I want to show you this.
It would have a heart attack.
I want to show you a frog and
That's
see what you
shorty.
think about it. Just watch him die inside as he sees it turn into like a pile of eyeballs.
Oh, it would be fun to just mess with that little asshole.
Yes, yes, it would. On a different note, Lay's has come out with new flavors. One of them's Game Day Chili.
Game Day Chili?
It's something else.
Okay, so you take a bag of Game Day Chili in your time travel backpack. You go. It's like, check it out. It's a cooked potato that tastes like a type of what is chili? Is it a soup?
I think chili's its own thing.
Chili's a soup. I'm pretty sure. Probably. I don't know.
Chili is a chili.
No, you know what? You know what? One chip.
Just
Yeah.
a
Okay.
Oh my god.
Here we go. I looked it
Oh,
up.
I
You
have
bring
one
back
of
the one
those.
chip.
Though many people think that chili is its own category, it is technically a type of stew.
Yes,
No,
and stew is soup. It's the
chili
same
is-
thing.
Chili isn't a soup.
But stew and soup are like the same thing.
No, they're
In order
not.
to be a soup, it has to have more liquid and stuff.
What?
So
Yeah.
it is mostly a solid. It's more solid than
I'll be
it is
right back.
liquid. So it like
But I've had some really watery ass stews. Like, what's the difference?
you were probably eating a soup disguised stew.
See, there's no difference because the line is so vague and fuzzy. It doesn't matter. Soups and stews are the same.
Stews are generally thicker than soups, and they're made out of like larger chunks of ingredients. If there is so much liquid that the ingredients are fully submerged, it's a soup.
What the hell? Man, everyone who's ever given me a stew has been lying to me. Ah, my pen died. I'll let that charge. But like, oh, I made some stew, and it's always, I guess, technically a soup, but then it doesn't matter.
Honestly, some of the stews that I have eaten that people have made, I was like, where's the broth? Because it has to have some sort of broth to be a stew, in my opinion. Because if there's no broth, then it's just boiled vegetables. Just some bland ass boiled vegetables, dry, even though they were boiled. I don't know what it's like. How something that was in water can be dry, but that's just what happens to.
The hell
Cut my
counts as a
finger.
stew?
Okay, so yeah, chili is a stew. It is a cousin of soup.
Okay.
Or a sibling, maybe?
Wait. What about chowder?
Wouldn't chowder be a soup? Because it's submerged. All the ingredients are
well,
submerged.
It's thicker than soup. You know, like
Yeah.
when you think soup, you kind of think of a much more watery.
Yeah.
Something a little more watery, and everything's
Yeah,
floating in
chowder
there.
is considered a soup. It's just a creamy soup.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But chili can also be a little thick. Wouldn't that?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
a little thick.
chili is really thick and can be really rich and, like, saucy.
Because chowder is like cream. It's a liquid that is submerging whatever ingredients are in there.
All right.
As opposed to chili, which is like beans and meat and whatever else you put in there that has some sauce on it.
I tell you what, I'm saucy and I'm thick and my super stew.
Well, let's see. Are you creamy?
Well, it
Pre-made
depends on the
meal probably a soup.
circumstance. Depends on the circumstance.
I still say soup, chili, stew, and chowder are all the same. They're all soups.
Well, here's somebody who says that chowder is a type of soup or stew,
Depends on how you make it, I guess.
and it's like make up your mind.
Well,
There's
Like,
I have to agree, but they're technically all a type of soup, I guess.
it's
here's,
all soup.
here's some people who are arguing about why is it cereal soup?
Cereal's a soup. It's
It,
a breakfast soup.
Cereal
it has
is a soup.
ingredients that are completely submerged in the liquid. It
it's
should
a-
be considered a soup.
Yeah.
Well, here's another
Yeah.
thing. Here's another thing. It's a gazpacho.
Yeah, which is a type of soup.
Yeah.
A cold soup.
There are sweet
Yes, but
soups.
still a
There's
soup.
dessert soups.
But
And there's
anyway.
hot cereal.
This person is being like really annoyingly specific on it, and they're like, while it qualifies as a liquid food when eaten with milk, and it does contain pieces of solid food, it doesn't contain meat, fish, or vegetable stock. And I'm like,
But
you don't know what kind of cereal I'm eating.
There are dessert soups that are made out of coconut milk and tapioca from, like, Thailand.
Yeah, like
What the
you
fuck
don't
kind
know
of
what kind of cereal
soup
I'm
you
eating. I could be
eat?
eating some weird meat cereal.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Cereal's a soup, chili's a soup, stew is a soup. It's all just subsections of soup. Everything is soup.
I think the meat cereal is from an episode of.
Wait. I think I know.
Mm.
I think I know something. Cereal is a bisque. No, cereal is a chowder.
I don't think cereal's a
like,
chowder.
There are so many
It's not
types
thick
of soups,
enough.
and chowder and bisque are a type of soup.
It's just like going off vibes. I think chowder has to be a bit chonky.
Do you ever remember Mr. Meaty?
Mr.
Yeah,
Meaty.
Yeah, that,
The
that
TV
old,
show?
really old Nickelodeon
What?
show with puppets.
It's a
I-
terrifying TV show.
What kind of SCP-ass creepypasta TV shows were you watching?
Okay, I watched this as a kid. I watched it as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it as a kid. It gave me nightmares. And it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to give you nightmares.
It's okay.
Oh wait, I'm
it's
supposed to
about,
silly
like,
charge. I guess while
it's more or
charging my
less-
pen, I'm gonna try to find Mr. Meaty episodes.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Okay, it's basically a show about these two like slacker guys at a fast food restaurant.
The art
the whole thing
style
is
is really
puppets.
ugly. Not to
It's
be
Yes,
puppets.
it's
They're
very
puppets.
Ah,
Okay, I
very
just looked
reminiscent.
it up. It's from 2006.
Yeah, I was like 7 or 8 when I watched it. And the tapeworm episode, it killed me.
Ew.
I would have been like 15 when that came out.
vaguely, these
Oh,
I'm a baby,
characters
I
look
know.
kind of familiar.
I was just like,
Oh.
I also did not have
There was
TV
Satan in
at
one
that age,
episode, I
so-
think. I think there was Satan in one episode. And then the tapeworm episode was horrifying, and I would prefer not to watch it.
Okay, so you go
Dark
back to
Harvest
medieval
in-
times with
in
a phone
Judaism.
with an episode of Mr. Meaty on it, and you show it to someone.
I love it.
No, they would definitely burn you at a stake.
You show an episode of Mr. Meat.
No.
Lovecraft.
Narnar, if you're gonna watch any episode, you need to watch the tapeworm episode.
Well, this one that I'm watching is hashtag tapeworm on it, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Truth. You must go forth,
No,
brave hero.
that's not one. I don't think that's one of the tapeworm episodes.
They were probably just hashtagging a tapeworm for the people looking for the tapeworm.
Yeah, but you need. You need
I was
to
just
Google
pulling it
what
up to
that
see
is.
the puppets while I let my pen charge. Is there like one with clips?
Yeah, I've never even heard of the show.
It's a horrifying TV show.
I'm assuming that it was on cable or something.
It was. It was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, we didn't have cable, and I didn't have access to the TV for like 10 years. So I don't know a lot of popular media stuff.
You're back.
I've never watched this.
Okay,
It put like a whole side of beef on that grill.
on me.
Although it was way too small to be a side of beef. They just straight up
Most people are like
cooked someone's dog, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, well. Hey, you know,
So someone
maybe
says,
we should
or they
go
rated
to
it 1 out of 5 stars and said,
maybe
Wyatt
to the
sucks.
park to do
Wyatt
stuff or
sucks.
Whatever, you know, maybe
Wyatt
tomorrow
sucks,
or
though.
something.
The puppets are really uncanny, low quality, and
Let me give you my
off-putting,
cell phone number.
almost like
Okay, let
something
me
out of
just
your
go get a pen
nightmares.
over
These
here.
characters are weird and unlikable.
Parker, where's the pen?
This person says specifically, Parker is the worst character
Shh.
because he's disgusting and has selfish behavior and an obnoxious voice. It's even worse when he screams.
You heard
And then you
that.
got people who are rating it
You.
5 stars, like, I love this show. It was my favorite.
Yeah, there's always going to be someone who likes these shows.
Oh man, it smells like cheese!
Okay, so I posted an
But I
animation
still have your
to
phone number?
post general.
Right. I'll watch 1 second.
I feel like these character designs would work better in 2D.
I don't know. I kind of like I like the art style because it's super fucking stupid. But
It's really-
the
it's
contents
weird.
were horrific.
Yeah, the puppets scare me.
Sassy said the
I feel like I would like it less if it was 2D.
Mark, is this your first time hearing me say it?
Sassy said the
This is a
fuck
stinking
I
word.
guess that means yes.
She said it earlier too, Matt. You didn't hear it?
I just no, I heard it and then I'm like, do I do the joke? No, I missed
out
it.
of here.
Shoot,
Ever.
I missed my chance.
I cuss a lot. I just got off the phone with my friends before hopping onto here, but we curse like sailors when I'm on with them, so it kind of like backlashes. I could not get on with. I could not hang out with them
Is
and
that
then
little
get on
rat
with
in here?
Tina.
Eleanor, you
because
awful
then
little
I get in
creature.
trouble.
You're under house arrest, you cat.
She was so hot.
Like,
Eleanor
if
the
I-
bratty teenage cat finally
Eleanor
asked to
the
come back
wretched
inside and
thing.
now we have to keep her here.
Knock yourself out.
Eleanor, the wretched thing.
Like,
I don't like
if I
looking
hang
at
out with
that
Mercedes
face.
and Caitlin
Putting that away.
before I hang out with Tina, it's horrible because
Oh yeah, Tina's the
um,
one who doesn't like cursing, right?
yeah, Tina's the one that hates cursing.
So you must show up to jail like, Tina, what the fuck is up, my good bitch? And she's like, sassy!
No, she would scold me very harsh, and I don't want that.
Really?
'Cause I do love
Are you
Tina.
a grandma?
Yeah, she is. She's 50.
Oh, I see.
Is she actually a grandma, though?
Yeah.
Damn it! That gives her license to act like a grandma.
Like, generally the only people I've run into who are like, no cursing have been like, grandparents, little kids sometimes,
Yeah,
She has a lot of
And, like,
trauma from growing up.
super
Mm.
religious people.
right?
Those are like the three
And
She has a lot of
occasionally,
trauma.
really pretentious people, but just occasionally. The other ones are more common. They're just like, I don't curse because it turns my vocabulary into something more vulgar and undistinguished or whatever.
No, that's not Tina. Tina is.
No, I'm
more
just
along the
joking
sides
about
of-
people who are like that.
I know, but there are people like that.
Yeah.
But Tina's more along the sides of she's traumatized, sort of thing.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she wants to have a community where it's like with people who are traumatized also from it.
Yeah,
they
that
can
makes
feel
sense.
safe.
I know a lot of people grow up with like their parents or other people cursing at them constantly, and so they have a bad association.
Yeah. She just wants to have a safe community.
Yeah.
So no, not safe for work talk and other stuff. Although it happens sometimes. On accident.
I do think it's funny how NSFW, not safe for work, turned into like only meaning like sexual stuff. Because every time I want to be a troll and be like, oh, so we can't talk about improper use of ladders in the workplace.
Well, that's a whole like genre of joke on Tumblr with the OSHA
Right?
official.
Oh no, no one talk about committing OSHA violations.
Oh no. I'm gonna.
It's like
Oh,
standing
no.
on your swivel chair is not safe for work.
Yes, please don't stand on your swivel chair. I
Yeah,
would
it's
have a
really
heart
hard to
attack.
balance on those things. I'm trying to write neatly, and I'm suffering.
You wish to write neatly.
Is hard.
You wish to write neatly.
You can't get me today, devil. Ain't making no deals in
You wish
exchange
to
for
write
writing neatly. I will suffer through it.
Neatly? You wish to write neatly?
Ain't making no
You
deals
are
today, devil. I will
accusing
struggle through it. I will write neatly by myself. I don't need your soul stealing.
Neat writing is only, and I repeat, only reserved for those of nobility.
I don't even know what you said just then.
His high-class, well-styled mustache was muffling the words.
Yes.
For I am Rex Wellington of the House Wellington, and you are not allowed to rate better than me.
No better. Okay.
It's okay, I never will. My handwriting is atrocious.
It's better than mine.
I'm trying
Why do I
so
feel
hard
like-
right now.
Why do I feel like Narnar or somebody on here, maybe B, could make a better one than this and sell it for less money?
Don't doubt yourself. People sell... Honestly, the stuff that you do looks better than a lot of the things I've seen that even, like...
It's not something I
UFO
did.
light.
Not something I did, but it's a UFO light that somebody did. It's $372.
Oh, okay, I thought you were putting yourself down. I was gonna be like, cut that out!
No.
Well, no, it's on sale. It used to be 600, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like working with technology stuff, so electronics fall under that category. So I definitely would upcharge just for having to use lights.
It could actually be really well made, that kind of... Like, well, it depends on what it's made out of, how well it's put together,
It is cute though.
like how
No,
easy the
right?
bulbs
I
are
want
to
one.
change, that kind of thing.
Although it's weird
too
that the description it says light metallic and or metallic, and it's not metal, it's metallic. What
Because,
does
yeah,
that
I don't
mean?
know what it's made
It's
out of.
probably plastic.
It's actually a pretty strong... Well, it depends on what kind of light bulbs they're using, I guess, because if you use plastic on some light fixtures, they can melt.
It says LED, so it probably doesn't get.
Yeah, it
hot.
probably doesn't get too hot.
Wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic.
Boy, my favorite part, redrawing the speech bubble 500 times until it's the right shape.
Right. And then there's always the tips like, just use the one tool thingy. And I was like, but it doesn't look right unless it's hand drawn.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going for the look where it's like, where I actually use the shapes and all that. I'm not writing a freaking webcomic or something where I need to save time. I want the hand-drawn look.
I think it's really funny when
much
I
I have
see
to suffer.
posts that are like, trying to claim that furries are a recent invention or something.
Furries have
I
been
was
around
like-
for fucking ever.
Tell that to
They-
the ancient Egyptians.
They've been around since like what was like 50,000 BC or some shit.
Yeah.
And people are like, they were invented in the 70s. And I'm like, get out of here, you idiot.
It's like, as long as humans could make marks on walls, they've been drawing their personas.
They've always been like, man, you see that weird cat over there? What if it was person, but also cat?
What if he could be that cat? But, like, also a person. Like, what if you could still stand up and stuff, but you were a cat? What if,
YouTube,
dude? What if?
I already told you not to recommend those people to me.
I just want to go shopping so bad and get like the most randomest stuff.
I was gonna say anything specific or just shopping, like, you know, when you just go to the store to just go to the store.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of really cute shit online for home decor, and I'm just like,
Oh.
yes.
Don't let them get to you. Only buy
have
from
the
trusted
money.
sites.
Oh, I don't buy from anything not trusted.
Yeah.
I know better than that. I got scammed out of watercolors one time.
Oof, man, yeah. One time I was trying to buy something from this one site. They never sent my order, never responded to my questions, and it was like 50 or something.
I ordered watercolors and they sent me a Connect 4 game that was $400.
What the fuck? I'd be so mad.
They didn't charge me $400. The thing itself was $400. I only spent like $10.
That is hilarious. Like, what a big oof on their part. Like, that must
Yeah.
have been expensive.
I still have it too. I don't know what I did with it though. I can turn around and sell it.
There was one time, like, the only thing that I can really remember getting the wrong thing in the mail was I ordered a Deadpool comic and received an Alice in Wonderland art book.
That's pretty rad though.
And I was like, okay, but this is interesting, but it's not what I wanted.
Right.
And there was also one time, I don't remember what I ordered. I think it was like, what is that stuff called? Citric acid. I ordered a pack of citric acid,
Yeah.
and I got a belt.
I got a belt. That's
Yeah,
not
like
even close to what you ordered.
Yeah, I was like, at least the other one was still a book.
That's like me ordering watercolors and getting a Connect 4 game.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell?
I was like, and to top it off, too, the belt was like too small for me to use. I was like, what? I can't even use this stupid belt today.
Useless. Useless. Oh, yeah, I haven't been able to decide what storybook this character should be reading in these two panels. It's just two panels, and I want them to connect. Like, oh, the kid was reading the storybook as a kid in like the 50s, and then grew up and read it to their kid in like the 80s. So does anyone know like the first one I thought of was like Peter Rabbit. Does everyone think Peter Rabbit is like a classic enough story?
Wait a second.
Winnie the Pooh or Peter Rabbit, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, something that would have been around from the 50s, but that people still remember today. Like,
Velveteen Rabbit. If it's about fixing, if it's like,
oh yeah, Velveteen Rabbit would work, huh?
If it's about keeping a doll for that long, and
yeah, because that would tie into the theme, so that's a good idea.
And I checked to make sure it was published in 1922.
Yeah. There's like a copy of Velveteen Rabbit I can read online. I can barely remember it.
It's really sad.
Oh. Because, like, I do know that as a kid I read the book Corduroy.
Oh, Corduroy was also really good.
I don't know when Corduroy came out. I could look it up. I read the book Corduroy and it ruined me for life. Corduroy book.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember reading Corduroy, but I don't
Okay, it's a
remember
1968 children's book. I mean, she could be reading, like, Velveteen Rabbit as a kid, then Corduroy as an adult or something, but I just thought it would be cute if it was the same book.
Velveteen Rabbit will destroy you emotionally.
Wow, does the rabbit die? Or is the
Yeah.
rabbit a stuffed animal
The
and it
rabbit is a
dies?
stuffed animal, but it also dies.
No. Oh, it's a British children's book. Of course, the rabbit dies. The British are crazy. Okay, let's see.
It's
I'm gonna read y'all the plot summary because they have it on
yeah.
Wikipedia.
I don't want to hear
Okay.
all of it.
I don't know if it's the actual story, it's just plot summary, but a stuffed rabbit sewn from velveteen is given as a Christmas present to a small boy. The boy plays with his other new presents and forgets the velveteen rabbit for a time. These presents are modern and mechanical, and they snub the old-fashioned velveteen rabbit. Oh yeah, this is a really good tie-in. The wisest and oldest toy in the nursery, the skin horse. The skin horse? What the fuck is a skin? Hold on a second, tangent.
You don't know what a skin horse is?
What the hell is a skin horse?
It's the little horse, it's the rideable horse that tend to be on a platform with wheels.
The
Or it
little
has-
rocking horse thing?
No, it's a horse with wheels.
Oh.
Well,
Why is it called that?
It sometimes is a rocking horse, but
It's
typically a
okay,
skin horse
it's-
I think has wheels on its hooves.
Okay, so it's the one where you can like scoot it around, I guess.
If I recall correctly, it was called the skin horse because it was made with leather with hair.
Why did they have to call it skin horse? This sounds like a creepypasta monster. Fuck. Okay, anyway, where was I? Christ. The wisest and oldest toy in the nursery, the skin horse, which was owned by the boy's uncle, tells the rabbit about toys magically becoming real due to love from children. Ah, it was a great tie-in, yeah. Real isn't how you were made, it's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real. The rabbit is awed by this idea, but his chances of achieving this wish are slight. One night, the boy's nanny gives the rabbit to the boy to sleep with in place of a lost toy. The rabbit becomes the boy's favorite toy, enjoying picnics with him in the spring, and the boy regards the rabbit as real. Time passes, and the rabbit becomes shabbier but happy, and meets some real rabbits in the summer, and they learn that the Velveteen Rabbit cannot hop as they do, and they see he is not a real rabbit. One day, the boy comes down with scarlet fever, Jesus fucking Christ, and the rabbit sits with him as he recovers. The doctor orders that the boy should be taken to the seaside and that his room should be disinfected, all his books and toys burnt, including the Velveteen Rabbit. Well, fuck. The rabbit is bundled into a sack and left out in the garden overnight, where he reflects sadly on his life with the boy. The toy rabbit cries, a real tear drops onto the ground, and a marvelous flower appears. A fairy steps out of the flower and comforts the Velveteen Rabbit, introducing herself as the nursery magic fairy. She says that because he has become real to the boy who truly loves him, she will take him away with her and turn him real to everyone. The rabbit takes the fairy to the forest, where she meets the other rabbits and kisses the Velveteen Rabbit. The Velveteen Rabbit changes into a real rabbit and joins the other rabbits in the forest. The next spring, the rabbit returns to look at the boy, and the boy seems a resemblance to his old Velveteen Rabbit, enjoy seeing the rabbit out in the wild. Aw.
That's not completely horrible.
Yeah,
I'm guessing there's other versions of the story or something.
And then the Velveteen Rabbit was ravaged by the weather and was ripped to shreds by
Yeah, there's
time.
adaptations? Well, yeah, because, maybe they were like, oh, the rabbit got burned to death, and maybe some people were like, that's kind of fucked up. It didn't deserve that.
I wonder if there's
Yeah.
any where the boy grows older and shoots the rabbit. I know that's horrible, but it sounds like something that would happen.
Yeah.
And then the boy grew older and felt that he
That's
no
so
longer
sad.
needed to, and felt that he no longer needed to be bound to his old childhood toys, so he threw them all in the trash, and the Velveteen Rabbit burned in the landfill.
Great. Love it. Delightful.
Wonderful.
Why is that making me laugh? It's horrible. It's terrible. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, there's a longer version on this English children's book site, but
and then the Velveteen Rabbit became a real rabbit, and then after enjoying life in the spring and summer, a fox came and ate him because no one can have nice things, and my wife left me and she took the kids. Parents, let me see the kids.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I feel like that is. I was probably like, no, I don't feel anything. I'm like,
Well, I don't know. I think it's nice.
just.
It's a fucking roller coaster type of a story, though.
Yeah.
And I mean, with that version, it ended on a pretty good note.
Yeah.
The rabbit actually got a nice, like a pretty nice ending out of it.
Yeah.
Is your mic on?
Is my mic on?
Oh no, I was asking Ness.
I muted it while you were talking. You were reading the story.
Oh. Yeah, your mic. I think your mic was off for a little bit because I was like, "Why are they talking over Ness?" Oh, they can't hear.
It's a thing that really annoys me when people take a dark story and then write it so it's nice for the children when the point of the story wasn't for it to be nice, it's to teach a lesson.
What was the lesson?
Classical mythology.
Never love anything? What was...
No. I guess you weren't listening either when I was reading.
I said there were multiple people talking. Every version I'm finding is the one where the fairy turns into a real rabbit. Every single version.
Well, there might have been a fairy. I just forgot that part, but I remember the Velveteen Rabbit having to get burned in the fire because he was touched by the sick child. Because that's what they did with the Scarlet Fever back then. They had to burn literally everything the kid touched.
Wow, okay.
I'm not finding that version. Hold on.
But what about Red Riding Hood?
Red Riding Hood's also good, although the Velveteen Rabbit ties in better to the story as a toy that becomes loved.
I mean, like, with what Ness said.
Oh, yeah.
Not for your... But
Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks, things like that, anything that was in the Brothers Grimm sort of compilation has been twisted out of shape.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
Brothers Grimm guys were edgy motherfuckers.
I know.
And they took a lot of things that actually weren't that dark and made them dark because they're like, we're edgy, we're gonna make it dark.
Yeah.
And then that's what people remember when they think of the origin of the story when it actually wasn't.
This wasn't Little Red Riding Hood killed by the woodsman, but he said it was a wolf.
Yeah, there's some editions where he like cuts her belly open or something. Or he cuts open the belly of the wolf and pulls her out, but she's already dead because she was in his stomach.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of versions of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, the war version is the one I remember.
Oh, there's like that one nursery rhyme with like the goats with like the goat family, and the wolf ate all the goats, and then the mama goat cut all the kids out of the wolf's stomach, and then filled the wolf's stomach with stones, and then threw the wolf in the river.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. I found a freaking academic text about the depictions of death in the Velveteen Rabbit and how they subverted tropes of death at the time. It's fascinating.
But what other one? I wonder what what other stories are misinterpreted that we don't really know about?
A lot of the stories get mixed around over the years because a lot of them were just retold over and over, and parents adding things or changing things to make them scarier or nicer.
Yeah. you got people like the Brothers Grimm who went around collecting stories, purposefully twisting them to be darker and messed up, and then
Yeah.
saying that they made them up. And
Yeah.
that's how the
Yeah.
story is.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. For some reason, Three Billy Goats Gruff is stuck in my head.
I remember that name. I don't remember anything else about that.
Three Billy Goats Gruff
three-
is one of those that it's either kind of boring or like some of the weirdest, messed up stuff you've ever read.
Yeah.
Basically, 3 billy goats try to cross a bridge, but then there's a bridge troll who keeps trying to like eat them. But like one of them goes, "Well, you don't want me. I'm all like stringy and all gross. You want my brother? He's coming up." And then the troll like, "Okay, fine, you can pass." And then
Oh yeah.
the second one goes, "Oh no, I'm too fatty. You want somebody that has like more meat to them. You want like the last brother." And then the troll just gets just gets like bitch smacked and tossed off the bridge by the third goat.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I could be remembering a different one.
No, that's the right one. That's from my childhood. But I also know there's different versions of it.
Goldilocks and the Three Tigers.
So crap. One of the most famous quotes from the Velveteen Rabbit is like, generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has been loved off and your eyes drop out and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly except to people who don't understand.
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay, that's sweet.
And then there's another conversation that the Skin Horse has with the rabbit. It's real isn't how you're made. It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real. Does it hurt? Asked the rabbit.
Aw.
Sometimes, said the Skin Horse, for he was always truthful. When you are real, you don't mind being hurt. Does it happen all at once, like being wound up, he asked, or bit by bit? It doesn't happen all at once, said the Skin Horse. You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes drop out, and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except people who don't understand.
Aw.
So that's a conversation that Velveteen Rabbit has with the Skin Horse, because the Velveteen
Skin
Rabbit is a
Horse.
new toy in the collection, and Skin Horse has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So he's like learning the wisdom from an older person and learning how to grow up and find himself. Basically, if you haven't read Velveteen Rabbit, I recommend it.
I recall that somebody out there basically made like a very watered down anthology of Greek myths for her daughter, and like it really it makes Zeus out to be less of an adulteristic jerk ass and probably portrays him in a more nobler light.
They woobified Zeus.
Yes, they whoopified Zeus, and and another thing is like they then made Hades less of being the opposite of every other Greek god, and just kind of made him outright evil. I think, I don't know. It's
But
just
Hades is like a gentle guy.
Yeah.
Was he in pictures being really chill?
From what I heard, him and Persephone have like a pretty have like a pretty good relationship, and it's
I mean, of the two of them, you have to watch out for Persephone rather than Hades.
Yep.
Yeah, because she's one of those secret gods that we don't know anything about. Oh, wait a minute, we just said her name.
Oh well.
Ah, well.
Huh?
It sounded like he got
Well,
taken.
he just got snatched away by Persephone. That was what.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Ah, she got him. Ah, lads, not again.
they took another one, boy.
Rest in pieces.
Rip in pieces, bro.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so
Okay,
you go back to the Middle Ages with the story of the Velveteen Rabbit. You make a random peasant cry.
And then they can form like a religion off of it. It'll be fine.
Right?
It won't have some sort of strange effect on the future at all.
Be fine, don't worry about it.
Right, yeah, sure. Hey, wait a minute. You guys said her name.
Mm.
You guys said it, and you just... What?
No.
Like, what? Why was I the one spirited away, huh?
Maybe it's because
Sure.
you didn't say her name. He was like, why aren't you acknowledging me?
Right?
I was the only one that didn't say her name.
Well, you two did.
Oh well. Special treatment.
Like, that is what happens, right?
Mm.
Oh.
I kind of look. I kind of recall that nobody really says her name because that's like inviting her in, and that's just as bad.
I don't know anything about. I know hardly anything about Greek gods.
Same.
I used to know when I was like a little kid, but then I got out of that phase, I guess. I don't know.
I wasn't interested outside of Disney's Hercules movie.
Oh, yeah. That one, the Muses are my favorite character. Collectively, all of them are my favorite character. The Muses are
Same.
really cool.
Like, I remember having to learn about the Greek gods during like some sort of history class or something. But I only memorized the information to pass tests and then immediately forgot everything.
Same.
I think they had some interesting
I-
mythology, but
I remember reading parts of what is it called? The Odyssey, and really enjoying it.
cool.
Except for, you know, how it's not actually what's written.
Oh, hey, you wanna? Okay, so you remember Cinderella? There's like
Yeah.
apparently in the book, there's one scene where one of the stepsisters chops off her toes in order for her foot to fit in the glass slipper.
Yeah, and the
Not
other one
only
cuts
that-
her heel off.
Yeah, the toes and
It's like-
heels.
And
Yeah,
not
and
only
then it's
that,
like-
but
How
It's
would
like,
they not
yeah,
notice the blood?
Okay, it fits, but I'm a little concerned about the blood. Oh, wait a minute, you chopped off your toes? What the hell?
Well, not only-
No.
It's like
you're obviously
desperate
not the
much?
one.
God. Embarrassing.
not only that, but Cinderella punished the step sisters and stepmother to have them pecked by crows and
Yeah.
have them dance in shoes made of hot coals.
Yeah, she was hardcore.
Well, I mean, they were pretty awful to her. Like,
Yep.
I assume she's
Yeah, she
like,
must
they
have
were,
had a
like,
lot of
way
pent-up
worse-
rage.
I
Yeah.
assume that they were like way worse in the story than they are in like the movie.
They are.
Where they
Yeah.
just, yeah. Which I just remember they just rip her dress up and leave her in rags, and it's like,
I think in the third movie, they actually the stepmother tries to kill her or something.
It's a third movie.
Yeah, apparently there's a third
Yeah.
movie.
so
And it is the best
I hear it's so
movie
dumb.
out of the three. It's so stupid, but it's the best movie out of the three. I tell you what,
I hear it's funny as hell.
it's hilarious.
So there is this there's like this much more darker version of Cinderella. Hold on. I gotta find it. I gotta find the entry. Okay, come on. Load.
2 a.m. I gotta go to bed in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed soon myself.
Well, I've been
Well,
on.
then when you go, I go.
I'm real tired.
I have like 30 minutes left of my usual self-imposed art time.
All right. Literature abusive parents.
But I tell you what, my legs are hurting from sitting in this chair.
Oh,
Do
not too
some
bad.
stretchies if you can.
Stop being a shrimp.
Some leg
I'm
lifts.
not being a shrimp. It's my legs. I sit funny.
Oh, quit sitting funny.
Sit
can't
better
help it.
already.
I man spread.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be sitting weird and I'll be like, why is my leg asleep? But I'll like,
Be like, oh, I've cut off all the circulation. I see.
I man spread so bad that sometimes my stance gets so wide, I'm like a crab. And I'm like, why the fuck are my legs hurting? And it's because of that. I don't even notice it happens sometimes, and I'm just sitting there with my legs wide open, and I'm just like, oh.
Okay.
I was like, you need
Okay.
to put like some sort of elastic band on your knees. Like,
Yeah. I do, honestly.
Okay, so the retelling of the dark retelling of Cinderella is called Sunny Ella, and Ella's stepmother slaps her across the face the day they met. Later, she uses her cane as a weapon, and at one point removes Ella's voice box as punishment for talking back.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, whoops, I put that on the wrong layer.
She can't sing This Is Love.
Is love, baby, don't hurt me no more.
No, not that one.
Oh wait, yeah, that was What Is Love. Yeah.
It's So This Is Love. So This Is Love. And then something else, I don't remember.
So this is, yeah, I can't remember either. So this is love, baby don't hurt me no more, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, yeah.
What is love?
Baby don't hurt
me. Don't hurt me.
no
No
more.
more.
I can't believe she predicted that song.
Oh my god.
Cinderella wrote that, and they stole it.
They stole it.
They
Baby, don't
stole
hurt
it.
me. Don't hurt me.
Well, I'll
No
tell you
more.
what, tonight's been fun, but I gotta go.
Good night.
Yeah, go bed,
Good
good
night.
night.
God. Pepsi Max. Wait, it was Pepsi Max, right? So it was a Pepsi Max commercial.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it was like, I'm pretty sure it was a Pepsi Max commercial that used Hideaway. Or is it Hideaway?
Okay, wait, I know that it's a song, but is that the Baby Don't Hurt Me song?
Hideaway, yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's, well, the song is called What Is Love?
Oh, yeah.
What is love?
Mm-hmm.
Bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. Do they still make Pepsi Max?
Probably. I've never tried a Pepsi Max, I just know that Pepsi Max is really satisfying to say.
I don't really like Pepsi.
Pepsi Max. Yeah, I don't like Pepsi, so I wouldn't try it, but Pepsi Max has a great ring to it. Good on them for the Max
I
thing.
was like, I kind of wish I liked Pepsi because I like their logo. I
Yeah,
like their color scheme, but I don't actually
Diet
like the drink.
right.
Diet Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
Joe, I'll tell you what, this first half has been awfully impressive. As I've ever seen him in the
I do remember there was... Yeah, it's a good song.
And then they like in the commercial, everybody's like dozing off, and then they drink a Pepsi Max, and then they do that one what is it called? Night at the Something Berry, where they're in the car. It's like it's Jim, they're like in the car and they're just doing that head bob thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do that, and it's like that just stayed in my soul for the longest time. along with the Denny's commercials, where there's like this one commercial where there was like these gruff cowboys and they're talking about how rough the winter is. And
Yeah.
then they go down, and then they show their dinner, and then they just show their like breakfast, and it's like this really kid friendly, Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity thing. And
Nice.
and then like the announcer comes in and goes, "Isn't it time for a real breakfast?"
Meh.
And then there's Nannerpuss.
Oh my god.
I freaking love Nannerpuss.
You can call me the Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love pancakes. Isn't it time for a serious breakfast?
It's like, no, I want Nannerpuss.
I want Nannerpuss. The first time I saw Nannerpuss, it was the one where he's flipping his little banana flippers everywhere and whacked his own eye off, and I laughed so freaking hard.
I have to admit that blue syrup looks it looks just so decadent.
I'd try it.
Hydrate.
Hydration check.
Hydration.
Check your hydration levels.
Ugh. There we go.
There we go.
And then there's another one where it's like a mob movie where like the gangsters meet at a diner to essentially talk about that one piece of shit who's apparently embezzling money.
Mm.
And the waitress comes over and adds more whipped cream to like his smiley pancake meal.
Eh.
And it's like blasting other eateries for having like really kid friendly breakfasts.
Which is
Where
weird.
it's all colorful and sugary and smiley, and it's like, isn't it about time you had a real breakfast with sausages and eggs and pancakes? And it's not sunny and happy and would actually brighten your day.
Mm-mm.
You want a man breakfast. You want a breakfast that makes you
Great. You want a breakfast that'll make you rock hard. Put hair on your chest and other places.
And make you sit on the toilet all day long.
Like a
Because
man.
it's either IHOP or Denny's that has the that like the stomach issues. What's going on?
Mm,
Who's talking?
I don't know.
Speaking. Nannerpuss!
Nannerpuss. Nannerpuss! Yay!
Oh, this brings me back to slightly happier times. The video would actually freaking load, bitch.
Yeah, slapped its eye off. And they just kept that shot in there.
Time for a serious breakfast this Tuesday from 6
God,
a.m. to
is
2. Denny's is
Nannerpuss
giving a free
like
grand slam to
14
everyone
years
in America.
old?
Whoa.
Oh.
Christ.
Whoa.
God, yes.
I'm so sorry, guys. We're ancient.
I'm ancient. I'm actually turning into.
I'm fading into dust. I'm growing out the longest, straggliest beard, and it's also crumbling into dust.
There's a remix.
Ah. Wait, what?
An Nannerpuss remix.
I feel like this remix could have been better done, but it is quite entertaining nonetheless. Nannerpuss.
You can call me Nannerpuss, and guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss, and guess what? I love Nannerpuss. I love Nannerpuss.
Man, you can tell that like all the fishing line or whatever attached to its little tentacles was all in one direction because they're all being pulled in the same direction.
That's why he slapped his own eye off.
Yeah.
Nannerpuss. Guess what? Nannerpuss.
It was fucking Bob.
I love Nannerpuss. Guess what? Nannerpuss. Nannerpuss. Guess what? I love Nannerpuss.
Oh god, now we're in the acid zone.
I love Nannerpuss.
Oh god, it's
There's some real 3 a.m. night vlogging material right here. I like how the editing makes it look like it puts its eye back on.
It just takes it off casually again. Like, yeah, whatever.
Like, oh, whoops, let me just put that back up there.
You can call me Nannerpuss.
They should bring back Nannerpuss,
I wish they would bring back Nannerpuss.
but they're cowards!
yeah, they wanna,
If I walked
they wanna
into a
peer
Denny's and I
mature.
saw Nannerpuss merch, I'd be like, oh shit! I want that.
Fuck yeah!
Nannerpuss
Fucking
puppet.
incredible.
Oh man. Nannerpuss plushies with a one removable eye.
And it has like a, it's, well no, okay, it's removable because there's a magnet.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like you could just.
One of us should make a
you know,
Nannerpuss
like-
plushie.
Right?
Little removable magnet. I have
Okay,
tiny
but
magnets and
if he's a
eyes.
plushie, does he come with the stack of pancakes?
Oh.
Or is Nannerpuss just solo by himself? So he can
I
just
want to
sit on
say,
top of
I want to
things?
say I want to say that he like comes with the pancakes, but it's also like magnetized. So there's like,
okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
like you can just
Nannerpuss's
pick it
base,
up off
there's a
the
magnet.
pancakes.
Yeah, you can take them off the pancake, and you could also like.
And
I want to also say you could also like maybe make him into a puppet, but I don't know.
It's already kind of. It's like a marionette, sorta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then somebody finds like the stack of pancakes in a thrift store like a few years down the road, and they're like, "Why does this stack of plushy pancakes have a magnet?" And they post it online, and people were like, "That's a Nannerpuss!
Holy
it's a
shit.
Nannerpuss pancake stack! Oh my god!"
Well, wait,
Turns out they're
Denny's has
highly
a-
collectible
Wait a
or
minute,
something.
Does
We'd be like,
Den-
"But
Denny,
where
Denny,
is?"
Denny still has like their Tumblr, right?
I don't know.
Does Denny still have their I don't know, someone check.
Because somebody should totally bring up Nannerpuss to them and just go,
Right.
bring back Nannerpuss! Bring him back! Damn it.
Like, if you want to earn the respect of Tumblr, bring back Nannerpuss.
Bring back Nannerpuss, you bitches!
Or else.
Looks like the last official post from Denny's was in 2021.
Really?
Oh, someone post the Nannerpuss remix on there and tag the dead Denny's Tumblr. Bring it back, you cowards.
Bring it back! And make a Nannerpuss plushie. We need Nannerpuss back.
I was checking the timestamps on the Denny's Tumblr, and there's one that's like 2018, 2018, 2020.
They haven't been on much, huh? I think they gave up.
2020, and then 2021. So they
I
made.
feel like giving up on Tumblr. Just seems like everybody forgot how to friggin' reblog nowadays.
Right?
Yeah, a lot of people just like things and then move on.
They don't know what to do.
Look, it's simple. You see that little? That symbol? That's two arrows spinning around. That's reblog.
Love
You
that.
press that, and it appears on your blog, and then it also appears to your followers. Do you hear that?
It's magic.
It's magic. You know that means your followers get to see it too, and then they can reblog it so that their followers can see it also. And
It's
then it's a
very
never-ending cycle.
simple.
You know, I'm like very close to just calling everyone out on it, but I've long
Like,
since
listen up,
regarded
you
Tumblr
noobs, get out of here.
I've long regarded Tumblr as being just the abyss that will not look my way. I can gaze into it as long as I want, but it will not look at me.
You gotta just sort of, I don't know, Tumblr's fucking weird. You can post some stupid nonsense you put zero thought into, and like a year later, suddenly it'll blow up. You'd be like, what the fuck? What popular idiot thought this was good?
If that ever happens to one of my posts, I'm just gonna come back. I will come back and say, where were you when I first posted this, you bitches?
Well, they wouldn't have seen it. Takes a while sometimes.
I posted a picture, a drawing I did of like a kiwi, because I was like, kiwi fruit look like tarantula butts. So I drew a kiwi and then copy pasted it and then drew a spider body attached. So I was like, they really do look like spider butts, like tarantula butts. And that got like maybe one note, and then like a year later, it suddenly exploded and got like over 100 notes.
Yeah, you can't just like hope people will get it when it starts. You have to just let it sit there. If you want instant reactions, you gotta go to Twitter, which sucks. People interact with things super fast on Twitter.
You have to get like lucky sometimes, just like post it at the right moment when somebody sees it at the right time, or I don't know.
Right, post some fandom thing literally right after the update happened when you don't even think about it, and you're like, that wasn't even good, you stupid morons.
Yeah, I got the whole atmosphere or climate of Tumblrites just not reblogging shit anymore. Kind of makes me hesitant on even attempting to run that worst dad poll.
Yeah, just post it.
Just post it. It doesn't.
Well, it'll get posted on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a week-long thing, but I'm not sure. Because because with how Tumblr seems to think that reblog doesn't do anything or doesn't seem to exist or even work, I'm like, it's gonna die, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't be all doom and gloom about it. It's just a poll. If you need to, you can repost it in the future. You can try different polls. If you want instant interaction, you're gonna have to look to other websites. Or do nothing but fandom stuff. And shipping, especially shipping.
Yeah, one good way to attract traffic.
Like if you're desperate for interactions, shipping.
Shipping.
One of us should throw out a poll. I don't even know if I have polls yet. I haven't checked. That's like, what's your favorite stupid forgotten mascot? Nannerpuss? The goddamn sock monkeys who I hate so very, very much. I hate them. If you like them, I don't understand you. And like other stuff like that. The Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Hold on, let me. Okay, you know what? Since my worst dad poll is not like. Since my worst dad poll is not going to be posted until like Saturday or Sunday, I may as well just run that.
Go ahead.
All right.
Just think of some Nannerpuss, Denny's Nannerpuss, the fucking sock monkeys from where were those from? Quiznos? Quiznos or some shit?
You mean the moon guys? The moon? What were they called?
What's that? I thought they were called the sock monkeys.
Sock monkeys are monkeys made out of socks.
No, I meant, well, maybe I am thinking something. The moon monkeys? Those little fuckers.
They were definitely, we liked the moon.
You know what?
Yeah, we like the moon.
Ronald McDonald's basically a forgotten mascot. He doesn't even appear in advertisement material anymore.
Yeah, I think they're like trying to phase him out or something.
They were trying to phase out Ronald McDonald because they kept getting attacked for targeting children.
Yeah. Just it's fucking fast food, of course they are. The sponge monkeys. These bastards, the sponge monkeys. Oh, I hate looking at these things. I was so scared of these things every time they're on TV. I freaking go into another room. These are the worst mascots, and I'm glad they died. But I'm sure some freak out there, I don't know, you probably like them.
I think they're interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure some freak out there's like, I love the sock monkeys. They're so funny.
I really hated the what was that one fabric softener teddy bear mascot?
Yeah, the little teddy bear from what was it, Cuddles or something?
I really hated that thing.
Yeah, that little guy who spoke in the creepy voice. He's like, it makes him so cuddly soft,
The
Okay,
baby
so
little
there's
eyes.
Creepy
so
bastard.
Nannerpuss.
The
Wait,
sponge
I am
monkeys,
spelling
like
it right?
Quizno sponge monkey is Denny's Nannerpuss.
Nannerpuss.
Yeah.
Nannerpuss.
Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Nannerpuss. The Taco
Yo
Bell.
quiero Taco
Yo
Bell.
quiero Taco Bell.
Chihuahua. Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Which company
Choice
was
3.
it? Taco Bell that did the Live Moss, or was it
I
somebody
think
else?
that is Taco Bell's new thing.
Yeah, Live Moss. Bong. Okay, choice 3. Okay, so we got Nannerpuss and Taco Bell Chihuahua so far. What's choice 3?
The Quizno sponge monkeys. I hate those, but they would count.
How do you spell Quiznos?
Quizno''S.
Okay.
Quiznos.
Sponge monkeys. If so,
Creepy
if
little
so,
fuckers.
what is wrong with you?
There's also like the because McDonald's used to have a ton of mascots. They had the purple Grimace guy and the Hamburglar and the one who was
chicken,
yellow.
the Nuggets.
Yeah, the Nuggets.
I think there was like a Mayor McCheese. Should
Maybe?
I put Mayor McCheese?
Yeah, it was like they had a whole bunch of mascots, so it could just be like old McDonald's mascots in parentheses, the Hamburglar and Grimace and stuff like that.
Yeah, because McDonald's had so many mascots, they would consume the entire poll.
Or at least like a large amount of it. The Aflac duck, maybe?
Is
that still used? Wait, is that still used? Fuck.
Yeah, I think I've seen the Aflac.
Oh, okay, that one. The cavemen, the Geico cavemen. I don't know. I thought they were funny.
Yeah, Geico cavemen. Has the Burger King been used lately?
Like the actual Burger King? I don't know.
Because I know that a lot of people thought he was mad creepy.
He is.
And then he just kind of stopped showing up for a while.
I mean, wait, are you guys talking about the Burger King?
Yeah, like the king from the Burger King.
Around?
Okay, hold on. Let me just Google. Okay. Is the Burger King still around? I don't know about you guys, but I kind of liked him.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of silly. I think the creepy mask was a little funny. I was like, why do they need to put a mask? They could just have a guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I just kind of liked how he just kind of mysteriously and creepily appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I really liked all the memes that people made about it.
Right.
And then he just and then he's just like hands you a sandwich, and it's like, oh, I mean, at first I thought you were creepy, but actually kind of cool. You gave me a free burger.
My friendship can be bought with burgers.
I mean, I don't know about you.
Okay, the Burger King.
I was like, you feed me, we're
The Burger King. Okay, I'm going to the Wikipedia page for the Burger King. All right, the Burger King is a king character used as the primary mascot for the food.
He cut out? No.
No, I just noticed that Wikipedia changed, and I
thought the internet didn't want us to know about the Burger King. Okay.
No, and he paused those like the Burger King man got him.
Fucking got him, Jesus
the
Christ.
Burger King is a king character used as the primary mascot for the fast food. Okay, whatever. 1960s to 1980. 2004 to 2011. Okay, after Miami-based advertising firm Crispin Porter Plus Bogaski CP plus B. Oh God, no, that is a That is an unfortunate abbreviation. Let's just call it Crispin Porter plus Portsy. Okay. Took over advertising of Burger King on January 27, 2003. Or 2003. They began using a new caricatured iteration of the Burger King character, who was simply called the King. During production, an employee at Crispin Porter plus Borgosky found a 1970s era oversized Burger King head for sale on eBay, which was originally used as inspiration for Brainstorm. It was eventually decided to restore the head and use it in a campaign. King appeared in commercials for Burger King starting in 2004. In this incarnation, the King is an unnamed actor who wears an oversized grinning mask that resembles the 1970s version of the King, and who often appears in various unexpected places, such as in bed with people or behind doors and walls, only to offer them Burger King food. Employing the advertising technique called viral marketing, Crispin Porter plus Borgosky ads generated significant word of mouth for its new use of what various trade publications and internet articles labeled the Creepy King persona. The application that BK has come to favor, and Crispin Porter plus Borgosky uses in its ads. Due to sluggish sales and customer aversion, Burger King retired the 2000s version of the Burger King character in 2011, following a food-centric marketing approach. Burger King's chief financial officer, Josh Kobes, explained that the reason behind the removal of the creepy character was because he scared away women and children from the chain. 2015 to present, the character returned when Burger King paid $1 million to have him included in Floyd Mayweather's Jr. Entourage for his May 5th, 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao.
I love that a freaking fighter brought him back. It was like, nah, yeah, I love that guy.
The King then appeared as in a burger commercial for the return of the Buck 49 chicken nuggets in June 2015. Horse trainer Bob Barford was paid $200,000 to allow the King to stand behind him in the grandstands during the televised broadcast of 2015 Belmont Stakes, where American Pharaoh won the Triple Crown. Hold on, what? Okay, so American Pharaoh's a horse. All right, won the Triple Crown. Baffert had turned down $150,000 to allow the mascot to appear with him at the 2015 Preakness Stakes. The King was also on hand when Baffert when at the 2018 Belmont Stakes, he became the second trainer to win 2 Triple Crowns with Justify, who was also another horse. Oh, okay.
Horses have weird names. But,
all
like,
right.
Okay, so the King is sort of still in use.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought of another one that I forgot about it just now. Fuck, what was it?
The honeycombs guy.
Yeah, the honeycomb bee.
Yeah,
the honeycombs fuzzy guy.
Oh, the fuzzy bastard. Yeah.
I think he's just called Cravings. I think. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I kind of liked the honeycombs guy. It kind of freaked me out, but I was like, it's just a guy.
I liked him a lot. My mom hated him.
Just a silly guy.
I was like, yeah, the honeycombs. Yeah. So my mom was like, why do you like it? It's so crazy.
I just thought, like, the sort of silliness of the character offset the creepiness.
Well, I was like, that's how I feel when I eat a honeycomb.
They activated the correct neural pathways then with the character who is literally called Cravings. They did a good job there.
Affleck's goose.
Duck.
Wait, it's a goose. Are you sure? Okay. The Affleck mascot is a duck. More precisely, it is an American Peking duck. Okay, Affleck duck. Is it even still around?
I could have sworn I've seen it in some recent things.
I feel like they would have retired him after oh shit. No, after Gilbert Gottfried died. I feel like he'd be retired.
You know, I don't even remember the last time I saw an Aflac commercial.
They, like, okay, after Gilbert Gottfried, they did get another person on to do the lines, but it didn't quite have the same punches as voice. I'm remembering this. Because they still had the thought going, but it just, like, it sounded different? Didn't they? Oh wait,
Affleck
it's
Duck's
1 a.m.,
still
so
around.
I can stop myself and pose art time, which is nice because I'm tired. Okay, if anyone's still there, go drink a water. I'm gonna look up old cereal mascots, I fucking guess. Goodbye.